I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. LeBron on the beat, all net and the Trisha Sweets. Dutch masters at 2 just to be complete. They on the grill, okay, nigga, get the beef when your face blast. Oh, really don't get your teeth out when they cap city, rap city, ho. You can spit fast, people know that you slow. Saying you right when we know that you won't, when we know that you don't. Yo, keep your back still. They accident from back still. Feed them rats pills, set them in the trap still. You ain't sickly, many question why you act ill. With nothing in store, tell me how you snag deals. But I know cause your prices is lower. They offer me more for the nicest to show up. I tower your shit like the Eiffel that go up. And nigga, you know what? Yo, hold up. People be wildin' and blindin' my talent. You act like you don't hear this fire. You a nobody but a well-known liar. You talk too much, keep the jail phones tighter. I know your family's some well-known fighters. COVID with no lid, they spread that virus. In the pandemic, you ain't had a plan in it. Damn, now you done scamming it. This beat, I'ma cross-examine it and relay that. All my niggas ran with it on streets. I'ma take my stance on it and make sure that everybody stands on it. You alternate, and what they really want in this. I'm who they choose and you who they often get. It's up to me. I would just dispute the shit. We shoot the shit, then figure out what coup to get. Yo, I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head tight. Kill it with it, no. Put your plant in the window, let it grow. Dealt with a little bit of pain on the low. Yo, some shit will break you. I would rather break through. My verses take 1, my ad-libs take 2. Working on the EP album and it take 2. Drop shit you can relate to. Raps in surplus while you make do. Raps amazing, I would hate too. Raps a circus trying to cage you. These raps is running in and out the same crew. Yo, LeBron is a dawn, my hand on the Quran. And them off-whites can't stand it, I'm on my exit. Reps it, even in Texas, I don't need no motherfucking necklace. Like LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I need it like his Jordan release day. He say, she say, cheesecake in each state. Bring that motherfucking verse in. Yo, LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I need it like his Jordan release day. He say, she say, cheesecake in each state. Bring that motherfucking verse in. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles round you. I will wrap circles round you. I'm gon' wrap circles on you. Yo, I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head high. Kill it with it, no. I got it from beginning to the end with the flow, yelling head high. Kill it with it, no. Out.
Get off me. Get off me.
Oh my God.
Get off me. Get off me.
Get off my dick, bitch, stop frontin', I'm home. Y'all know I'm not coming off this throne. And call me the female pop, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all see this crown here belong to Fox. I can't stop, I won't lose. I'm Brooklyn zone, I'm not Hollywood. Don't get us confused and don't get it twisted. I'm the best that did it. I had y'all bitches throwing on they throwbacks and fitted. Whoa, Fox the Wallace, number 106 in Park. My throwback had bitches calling they stylists. They say I walk, stay talk with malice. My reputation is 7 and my rhymes is callous, but that's the shit I'm on. And think I ain't hear this faggot ass rap dude on Doug Banks in the morning. What kind of real nigga go with a broad? See the nerve of this coward nigga, oh my God. And little man, I'm the first bitch to sign a Def Jam. How can I be the best? I'm from the best man. And before this bullshit gets sticky,
let's go, New Foxy Brown.
Come again.
Whole Brooklyn, stand the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's get it on, nigga.
Come again. Come on.
DJ Absolute, Operation Lock, damn.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now.
Don Pool.
They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beat on. Drinking yacht, never mind the times he pays him no mind.
Sung after y'all. From the motherfucking top, New Foxy Brown. Because they don't like me.
Yes.
DJ Absolute, motherfucker.
Come again. Come on. Oh.
Young girl.
Okay.
Queens, niggas.
But I don't give a fuck. I breeze through in the truck with my middle finger up now. They don't like Gabby because he stay and cheater with a Chris White beater on. Drinking yacht, never mind the times he pays him no mind. Bit slow your roll, Fox got this rap shit under control. Which I touch turn gold, but I touch turn canary. Damn, this shit's scary. And my name speak the truth, y'all can't fuck with homie. I'm the truth in that booth, I'm the beast in the lab. I'm a goon on the tune with a boom and a Marc Jacob bag. I'm Brooklyn zone, and no matter where the crib is, the borough is my motherfucking home. I'm BK's finest and a fresh pair of ears and still shout the designers.
Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gassed and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Flex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks. I go hard, pause. High spin a flow, get more pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Weezy and Nicki bring the A-game, high stats. Go together like Ricky and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem in the ring, the queen and the king.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LeRon, Female Rap Elite. I'm back with another video. Please come in and thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. Hit all notifications so you know each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Oh, shit. Hold on. Trying to look to make sure I brung my stuff. Okay. I got my stuff that I brung from my coworker, too. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I hope y'all doing well. Tuesday. I got PTO tomorrow. I'm kind of happy because I needed a day off, and I need to use some of my hours up before the end of the year. So, I didn't take a whole day tomorrow, but I do come in late tomorrow, so I needed that. You ever need like some time in the morning? Like, yeah, I need some hours. I need some hours off. So, we winding down to the end of the year. Listen, I hope all of y'all doing well. I think I said that already, but I wanted to say this to you, right? Because people be obsessed with you. I don't want to say obsessed, but it be kind of weird. Like, I just want y'all. I'm open to correction or anything, whatever feedback, right? So yesterday I was on this channel and I was talking about why I stopped smoking weed, and I was saying why I stopped smoking because it made me feel funny in the brain. It made my brain and I said that the weed is different nowadays. Now, this person who followed me until I seen their comment, because they got the same name on Twitter too. I blocked them. I don't want nobody following me that's like that, who just say stupid shit like that. You know who you are, and I know you listening too. So I had that conversation. Now, listen, I want to say this first and foremost. My platform is not like anybody else's. Let me just explain this further to you. I don't read tweets from people. If I don't read tweets from people and turn that shit into commentary, I don't do the same thing that other people do. I have an opinion that's outside of popular, and I've always been like that. My opinion is not going to be the same as yours. But what I realize is that people, they get mad when you have a platform. It's like I'm only one vessel of a human being, and I only can speak out to either inspire or to let people understand where I'm coming from. I spoke out about quitting weed and like not smoking and my reasons for quitting, and this guy, he came in my comments talking about, you sound upset, you sound like you're mad. How the fuck did I sound like I'm mad because I quit smoking and I said that it made me feel funny and weird in the brain? No, what you trying to do is you wish that you can brainstorm me like I'm some adolescent child and be like, oh yeah, maybe there is something wrong with me. I went live yesterday on my lunch break too and talked about that, but the video like I had went live on camera and the audio was kind of fucked up. It was distorted because of the wind and shit. But I'm like, how did you glean that message from what I was saying? Most of the time when I talk about stop smoking weed, do you know that I get inundated by messages under my video saying, LeRon, oh my God, I wanted to stop smoking too. Oh my God, I did stop smoking. You're right. I feel so much better after. How did you glean that message that I was angry? Is it because of my delivery? And you a man, how am I supposed to deliver it to you soft and pink? This ain't fucking Doja Cat. Like, how was I supposed to deliver the message? So for saying stupid shit like that, I don't like how you think. So now you can't follow me. Don't follow me. Like, and the thing about it is people act like I'm only one channel. Go to other channels. Go there. Don't make this your morning camp out. If you feel like I'm angry or whatever the case may be, just like, listen, let me tell you this. I'm not above reproach either. And I'm a flawed person too. Just like somebody said in my comments before, right? They was like, "Oh, you said that people are fake or whatever. That's immature." And I said, "Well, listen to a content creator who you find mature." I didn't ask you. Listen, if you feel these ways about people, what is it about it that's keeping you coming here? It's something. It kind of makes me feel like some subscribers are like some content creators who be talking about the same topics that I've talked about, but they don't want to give me my credit or anything like that. You fuck with the content, but you don't fuck with me. So why, if I don't fuck with a person, I don't come to I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can have respect for a person and just be like, I don't want to get that close to them, like that. But you don't hear me quoting what they say verbatim, word for word. You don't. It's weird. It's very weird, and I try not to talk about that too much because I don't like. I just try not to. But I be seeing a lot of shit. Like even on this channel, when I started talking about this whole Cardi B lemonade shit, everybody started talking about it again. But y'all don't want to shout nobody out though. This is why I stay to myself. I've always been a stay to myself, reclusive, kind of like type of person like that. I see mad people talking about it, but y'all don't want to give respect, but then you want people to give you respect. That's not how it goes. It don't go like that. The respect goes both ways. And like, it's just crazy to me. Like this YouTube shit from the subscribers to the content creators, it will really be like, to me, it really gets weird. Like, and on some real shit, it kind of like stifles you in a way to where it's like, why you don't just say somebody's name? Like say their name. You know what I'm saying? Say their name. But I realize just because this is commentary, female rap commentary, whatever the case may be, commentary, people do this all across, like from the vloggers, they do it from the mukbang channels. People do certain things that other people do and they don't want to shout them out. Like, why? Why? That's like, but you know what? It teaches you to do the same thing too. But anyway, let's get into the topics because what time is it? 7:43. All right, let's go. That shit is just weird to me. Like I will see people doing shit, and it's like this is why I don't underestimate my channel. Trust me. Let me tell you this. I know that I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but I know that I am a muse in this female rap commentary shit. Oh, that I know. I know because I move shit. I move shit. My conversation is thought provoking. It's potent. I know it. I know it. I don't try to stroke my ego, but I know who the fuck I am. I know what I contribute. And I know that there's people who don't fuck with me and they fuck with my content. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You let me know that I'm on the right track. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was having a conversation yesterday about like, yo, I can't be like I needed to stop smoking weed because number one, I have family members who went through dementia and shit like that, and they was heavy weed smokers. I'm not saying that you're not going to get dementia because you smoke weed, but I need to make sure I'm giving myself the best chance at life. And that was my conversation. That's what my conversation was about yesterday. How did you glean from that message that I was mad? If anything, I'm trying to inspire a person to make them think about what they're possibly doing. You know how many people left messages under my videos? Like, read the comments. They said, yo, not even yesterday, but just different videos. They'd be like, yo, you made me consider stop smoking. LaRon, I stopped smoking. Huh? No, my commentary is to inspire, it's to be thought provoking, and it's to let you know how like I kind of like weed through things and kind of like figure shit out. Nah, fuck out of here. Anyway, Nicki Minaj, Joe Buttons is coming soon. You seen that? She posted up on Instagram last night, and she was with Joe Buttons. And Nicki did a few interviews yesterday. She did that Dave and Kelly. She did What's Happening Live with Andy. And what was the third? She did Joe Budden. I feel like there's a third show that we maybe Joe Budden is Joe Budden the third. Yeah, Joe Budden is the third. What I thought that she was gonna also do, but Nicki is still in New York. I'm hoping that she's gonna do some promo as far as like the different radio stations and shit like that. So I can't wait to see, as that continues to roll out and all of that. I think what we expected was to see that last week. No, she did. Did she do? She did Andy Colbert. Wait, so she did Joe Buttons. No, wait. So she did David. Is it Dave and Kelly? Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If it's Dave and Kelly, what's happening live with Andy? Am I saying that right? Whatever. And then she did the David Colbert show as well, and then Joe Budden. So that's four interviews that she did in one day. So Nikki is working her ass off. Um, yeah, she's working her ass off, and she's giving that promo punch. Also, make sure. Damn, I can't even tell you to purchase that $5 album no more because that's over. Um, Damn. So I'm pretty sure that she'll be dropping another exclusive type of thing as well. So make sure you look out for that because that was a good way to get like the units up. Like I love Nicki Mine when it comes to promoting and pushing her shit. Um, yeah, so Nikki was all over that, and yeah, I can't wait to see the interview. And listen, even though Joe Budden, I'm kind of funny like that because listen, Joe Budden's cleaned that shit up last week. He cleaned it up because what happened last week was Joe Budden and that whole shit with Melissa Ford Why didn't you make Melissa Ford? Why didn't see? I'm a person that's all about in real time how shit looks. If I would have felt as though like if I was sitting next to Melissa Ford and she made that statement about them, I would have tried to clean that shit up. Like, wait, why would you? But you know what I'm saying? He waited for it to come out. That came out, and then just like Cameron said, see, Cameron, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, and I can't say that it's anything due to being an Aquarius, but Cameron said he said the same thing I thought. You allowed that to come out as far as Joe Budden's. You could have edited that out. You did not edit it. You didn't. You allowed it to come out. So that's number one. Number two, you allowed it to come out. Then you forcibly you said that he was gonna kill her as her co-host. I don't even feel like he should have said that to her because that made it seem like you ain't even have her back. But I felt like you should have made her apologize in real time, and then after that, Joe Budden he tried to come at Cam, but listen, you ain't come at Diddy, and the only reason you ain't come at Diddy is because Diddy don't have the same. I mean, Cameron don't have this. He doesn't have the same money in quotation as Diddy. That shit is whack to me. I'm telling you. That shit is so whack. So you ain't going on you tried to go in on Cam a little bit because you feel like he don't got the same reaches. What you feel like Diddy could get you done off? Diddy could make a nigga come do it to you. Why you don't think Cameron could do that to you? Why? Especially him being having affiliation to the streets and shit. You don't think that he could have a random just waiting for you on some shit like that? You know how listen, New Yorkers, they get deviant when it comes to some shit like that. Like, oh, what you said? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. Like on some yeah. Just like what was that rapper that was from New Orleans? Even though he had a good perspective on Jim Jones. Jim Jones was just like, oh, you see how he kind of went there, like, oh, I could have my. He made some sort. It was like a low key threat. That's what he really said. Like, don't speak on me. Don't you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't respect that from Joe Budden's, but Joe Budden. I do think that Joe he looks at Cameron as a little competition now, especially since he's coming into the podcast world. But I don't think that they're on the same level. Like Cam hasn't started interviewing Cam hasn't started to interview rappers and shit like that, whatever. The reason why I love Cam is because Cam got a good ear for female rap. Cam loved Nicki and he loved Foxy Brown coming up. I knew that he has a good ear. And it was a good feeling. Like this is kind of sidetracked, but it's a good feeling. Like at first, it was a good feeling when I seen Nori doing commentary and stuff like that because I felt like he had a great perspective being from New York. But Nori is a little slow. I need somebody like Cameron. I think that he would be good. Like if he brushed up on like I'm pretty sure he knows a lot about pop culture and shit like that. But I think he would be a great host to on a show because he has a great perspective, especially with music and shit like that. So yeah, I can't anyway. I can't wait to see Joe Budden and Nicki. I didn't like that shit that he tried to do to Cam. If you're gonna talk that shit to Cam, why you ain't talk that shit to Diddy? Because you think that nigga can't get you touched or some shit like that, and you feel like Diddy got power and he could have shit. He could have niggas coming at you. Anyway, let me read some of these comments. What's up, Miranda? What's up, Trey? What's up, Bardash? Kelly and Mark. Oh, I'm sorry. Kelly and Mark. Yeah, I want to see her on Funk Flex. I want to see that too. I also want to see Nicki on Under Radar. Under Radar was that platform that Drake did that freestyle to. He did that freestyle on with that guy. What was that guy named from the UK? Anyway, he did a freestyle with that guy on there. I would love to see her. And typically, people go on there and they do pre-recorded songs that they've already recorded. I would have loved to see Nicki and that Pink Meat go up there and do Barbie Dreams. That would have Barbie Dangerous. That would have been fucking crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna have to take some of some of the content out of my title because I know I'm not gonna be able to reach it. I'm not gonna touch on the Megan and Party. So anyway, let's move on. Doja Cat, y'all. So Doja Cat, she was on stage and she said, "I love you, Nicki." She's doing it again. Listen, I have an opinion that's outside of. I have an unpopular opinion about that too, and I'll play this video and then I'll say it to you, and then you can feel how you want to feel. But listen, we are all individuals at the end of the day. Like I'm gonna play this for you. Let me know what you think about this. All right. Hold on. Let me get my shit back up. Hold on. So, y'all seen Doja. She said, "Thank you, Nicki. I love you," and all of that. Can I just tell you this? If she didn't do that, you would feel a way about it. if she stopped doing it, you would feel a way about it. So, do you think that Doja Cat's love for Nicki is real, and maybe that there is something that I think that they can possibly fix behind the scenes? Sure, I think that they can fix it. What I want to tell you this is though, right? And this is how I had to stop myself last night when I was on this app. I was on this app and one of my friends was live streaming, and it was this kid in the comments, and he kept making all these negative comments about Nicki and Beyonce. Like, I noticed that when you're a powerful woman in this industry, that people will talk all types of shit. He was talking shit about Renaissance, saying how it was horrible. He was saying how Nicki shouldn't have came out with this album that was a four. And I started to attack him in the comments, and I said, "Wait a minute, let me stop because I don't want to show up like one of these people. Like that's his opinion, but even though I know it's coming from a negative place or whatever, right? He was just like, "Oh, Nicki shouldn't have came out with this album. Oh, it's horrible, this and that. And Beyonce's Renaissance is horrible. People just like them because there be a lot of people who don't get no love, and they feel like that about people because they ain't getting no love, right?" So I had to like watch myself. I had to just realize, like, nah, stop. Let him have his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to say was this, right? We are all human beings at the end of the day. No matter if Nicki is the best female rapper and she's the richest and she makes dope moves and shit like that, that doesn't mean that she does not that she's flaw free. You know what I'm saying? We all have flaws. I want to just say this to you, right? Just think about it. Now, it's been weird shit that I feel like Doja Cat has been doing, like that whole pulling up Ice Spice that I spoke about on this channel first. She pulled Ice Spice up on tour, even though she did nothing to contribute to her success or anything. I thought that that was shady, and I felt like that was wrong for Ice Spice even accepting it. I thought that was shady, right? As far as like her lyrics and shit like that, when she said that she don't need no um pretty much like a person that she's riding with or whatever. That was a little shady. And then when she said that Percocet shit or whatever, I didn't really. The thing about it is like when Nicki talk about like how these bitches diss and this shit don't stick. It's like I don't look at that. Like when they be talking they shit, that shit is just like when they say something for one day, it be kind of like that's it, and then it goes on from there. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to say on the flip side is to the and listen, and then this is another reason why I be saying like people be having like Nicki never came out or Doja never came out and said anything was about the fans. This is why like sometimes I want to make a stealth account on Twitter because I be feeling like people be following my tweets just to see what I'm thinking about and then they turn it into commentary. Don't do that because when I see y'all tweets, I don't do that because I respect y'all. Don't do that. That shit and Doja never came out. I said that. I said that it was about the fans because you want to know why? Not a day can go by that I could sit back on my timeline when Doja will be turning up to Nicki music and y'all be like, she pandering. She pandering. Let me tell you this. Look up Doja Cat's age. Look how she acts. Look how she raps. Yes, she could have said some subliminal shit in her lyrics or she could have moved a certain type of way. But I think that Doja is a Nicki fan. She is. I have never came out my mouth and said, "Oh, she's pandering." No, because let me tell you this: am I pandering? Because if I listen, each and every person on your Twitter account, and I see it, and you know what I'm about to say is true. Each and every person, when they be talking about Nicki, you could get reaction and you could get engagement. A lot of the fans, right? When y'all don't post about Nicki and you talk about your regular life, the interaction is a little lower. So are you pandering? So why do we gatekeep what the fuck she could talk about? Why? And then it got to a point when Doja was even going on live and she was like, "Oh no, I can't play Nicki's music because they said that I'm pandering." So in my mind, it's like that shit happened. But then this next part, you might disagree with it, but this is what I'm gonna say. So you have to realize it's been months that has passed, maybe 2 to 3 months. Y'all remember when Doja was coming out with her album and rolling her shit out, right? The conversation online with the fans, and then all of this algorithm talk started going up. All of this, and Nicki was getting on Amp and talking about the algorithm. This was all around Doja Cat's album release, right? Around that, right? Just because it's Nicki and I love her and I think that she's the best female rapper, it doesn't mean that I don't have the right to brainstorm. Now, if all of the Nicki getting on Amp, don't talking about like algorithm, and I'm not saying that she was wrong by doing that, but take all of those conversations and put it into a melting pot. Do you think that Doja has a fair reason to listen? And then this is my second part of this, right? I would rather a person tell me that they don't think they like me than to just not to just be like, "Oh no, I'm not doing it," not giving an excuse or whatever the case may be, right? Just because we love Nikki don't mean that she can't do something to a person and make them question. Because if I was a human being, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do as a human being with a backbone? Just because some of y'all don't have no backbone and you just might do something just because it's like a certain person, that doesn't mean that people don't have feelings. What if she, and this is the thing, what if she was truly turning up to her music, not trying to pander to fans and do shit like that? Look at her age. All of these, listen, Nicki said, all of these bitches is what she say? All these bitches is my sons. What she say, like in Barbie Dangerous? I can't get the lyrics right. But yes, we see it all in Doja. I was the first person who said that Doja is a watered down Roman Reloaded. This is why I don't like. This is on some real shit. To be funny, to be honest, I like Doja Cat's like I like what's that song she got? Like You. Like I like most of her like singy type of songs. I don't really respect her as a rapper. I don't, because I do look at her as a son, but I do think she's heavily inspired by Nicki. Yes, you can tell. You could tell that Nicki Minaj was that black girl who was that muse to that girl life and her bland life in California, wherever she was, wherever she was. You can tell. But so it was that, right? Also, that situation where Nikki was talking about it on AMP and stuff. I'm not saying Nikki ain't have a right to do that and say that these people is doing whatever, but you know how fans and stands is messy. You know how people be on Nikki's AMP in her station head listening to shit. You don't know if people was inboxing Doja Cat saying shit and whatever. All I'm trying to do is introduce the conversation to you to make you think. Like, why wouldn't she do the track, or why would she feel that Nikki didn't like her? You got to realize, just because we fought, and yes, I was in those numbers because I was in the numbers of Say So going number one. That doesn't mean that a person can't wrong you or you can't feel shaded or slighted by a person. You know that Doja Cat, she already had that, and Doja and Nicki have already collaborated since. Remember, Doja did that talk saying that, like, oh, people be being so braggadocious and shit like that, and we felt like she was talking about Nicki. They collaborated since then. I'm pretty sure Nicki's seen that, and they still collaborated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people have a right to feel like you can't. This is why I don't like about some people. You try to stifle people's emotions just because of who Nicki Minaj is. We like her because she's the best female rapper. That doesn't mean that she's not a person who's above reproach, like, or whatever the case may be. That does not mean that. And you can unsubscribe. You can feel the way that you want to feel, but we are all flawed as human beings. Like, nah. Imagine that. Imagine. I'm just saying this. Imagine that a person, it was a conversation around that, a whole bunch of like tweets about algorithm, this and that around Doja Cat's album. How does a person supposed to feel? So I'm supposed to just you supposed to just tuck your tail because it's Nicki, even though you look up to her and she's dope as fuck, and you could tell that. This is why I felt like when Doja Cat still goes on stage, thank you, Nicki, even though it might be a little funny or whatever the case may be. If she stopped doing it, you wouldn't like it. You would complain about that. All I'm telling you is, this is what I'm trying to say. And this is why it kind of connects to the conversation when I said I was on that app and that boy was dissing Nicki, talking about her album. I said, wait a minute. I love Nicki. I don't got to go wave that in other people's face. Let him say what he's going to say, because I had started to attack him. He was like, oh, this album was a waste. And I said, nigga, you a waste. And then I thought about it. I said, let me delete my comment, because I don't want to show up like that. I can't force that on everybody just because I think Nicki is dope and I felt like Pink Friday 2 album is a good album. He maybe he don't have that type of flair with music. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm trying to tell you is this: love and support and respect. I would never talk down on Nicki, but what I'm trying to say is that she's a human being just like us. She's a musical artist. She's really good at what she does, but that doesn't like mean that a person doesn't do things that could be questionable to the next person. And you might disagree with my commentary and be like, no, but I'm gonna tell you this. I think that all of that talk around that time when they was when the fans was saying, "Oh, you using it," and listen, don't act like you don't remember back during those times when we was talking about that algorithm. Yeah, Cardi B was in on it too, but Doja Cat was wrapped up in that around her album too. Her album didn't even do that. I mean, her album Paint the Town Red did good, but it didn't even really do anything. I feel like sometimes we be panicking over like the little shit, like it be little, and now I can't even do the rest of my commentary because I felt like I needed to like really get that out. Like, just because you love a person's shit, I'm pretty sure y'all heard me on this channel do commentary, and I think I was a little more brutal when it comes to Foxy because with certain things. But I love her too. But it's just like, right, to me, right is right and wrong is wrong, and you can feel how you want to feel and unsubscribe. Listen, let me tell you something. I got followed 4 times by Nicki, and I didn't beg for it, right? And even if she unfollowed me, I would never feel a type of way. I wouldn't feel a type of way. But I feel like I owe my crowd and I owe my I for me, this is my platform. So I owe it to y'all to tell you what's on my mind so that you can understand how I think. Yes, the dopest female rapper ever. Yes, I love the moves that she makes. I love her tenacity. I love you know, her consistency. I love how she delivers, and her quality is always good. But that doesn't mean that you can't like that you can't do anything that's wrong or whatever the case may be. Now, and people will take that and say Doja Cat, you know, she dissed Nicki slightly on her album and said certain things. Did those disses stick? Okay, so say she did that, but then let's not ignore that there was an algorithm talk and Doja Cat was a part of that. So, and that was months ago. So within months ago, do you think that if they had that conversation like, "Hey Nikki, I don't think you like me," it doesn't matter if Say So went number one and we pushed that. That shouldn't, just because of that's kind of like saying that like, "Hey, I can," it's that's like kind of saying like, "Hey, I provide a house and home for you, but I can also abuse you." That's not right. And you might disagree, and I might lose some subscribers, and I don't really care, to be honest with you. When you lose subscribers, you just open up space for new ones. That's how I learn. But that's all I wanted to say, like on that. Let me get into here because I don't ran over. I don't ran over. Let me read some of the comments before I go. And listen, I don't care who it is. Shit, I have an aunt that's in my family, and she's probably like the richest person in our family. She do some shit that's wrong sometime or whatever. I feel like she does. I feel like her approach can be off sometimes, just because like you're great, and that's one of my favorite aunts, to be honest with you. Like, if not my favorite aunt. But you can do wrong shit sometimes. Your approach can be wrong. Just because you're great doesn't mean that you can't do things that are wrong sometimes. It's point blank. Shit. Y'all don't know me in personal life. I can do shit that's fucked up too. So let me get up out of here. Oh, let me get my water so I can read some of these comments when I get to the building. And that's the thing, like truly. And that's how I give it up. Like, nah, we not going like, mm-mm. Hold on a second. And that's why I feel like no matter how many different views I get. This is why I feel like my channel is important. My channel is for the thought provoking. My channel is not for the easy bake. Oh, yes, we love Nicki, but let's introduce all of the thoughts. It was a big conversation about algorithm around the time that Doja Cat Scarlet album came out. Y'all know it. And I don't even know why we cared about that algorithm for her. Listen, I said this shit before. I don't care how much Doja Cat wins because I don't care how much streams she gets, how much she wins, or whatever the case may be, because I feel like she's more talented than Cardi. Who would you listen? Some people don't want nobody to win but Nicki, but we live in a world where it's more than one person. That's not going to be. That's not possible. So for me, I would rather her win because I feel like she has somewhat of a talent. You know, I don't really like her raps like that, and you know that my commentary towards Doja Cat has been consistent. I don't turn up to her music. We can post Spotify search. I don't search her. I don't. But the thing about it is, I can't deny and act like she's not. Like, you know, she does her thing in her way. You know what I'm saying? But let's not ignore. That's all. That This is my message. Yes, Nicki is great. Yes, Doja Cat, I believe she looks up to her. That I love you, Nicki. Maybe she did that at the song. Like, some people feel as though that she did that to be shady. Okay, we all right. If she did it, I mean, we don't know. But what I could say is when she was on that stage doing that, if she stopped doing it, you would have a problem with it then. Like, why did she do it? Then it'd be saying that she pandering. Like, you can't win. You know what's scary for me? I want to say this. You know what's really scary for me? Any female rapper who gets associated with Nicki, I'm afraid for them. Even London Hill, when y'all gonna start saying that she pandering because she's close to Nicki? It's like y'all gotta stop that shit. You gotta listen. You gotta stop it. It's like that shit makes me nervous. It's like if she signs a new artist, what are y'all gonna start saying about them? It's like they can't. Some of them cannot win. And I'm the person who started that conversation, saying the fans started it. Nicki didn't say it. Doja didn't say it. That was my analogy. That's what I be saying. People fuck with my content, but they don't fuck with me. They be hearing what I say because they like how I break this shit down. But they don't fuck with me though. That shit is weird to me. Anyway, I'm up out of here. Be blessed. Let me see. Let me read last few. Doja can't be on the album because she is working with. Yeah, I do. I do think that as well. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.